everyone, and thank you for watching my new video. I'm Marjolein, I'm a fluid artist from the Netherlands, and from my art studio I would like to show you what I do. And today I will use my pearlescent paint again. It's really magic paint. I always tell it's magic. Pearlescent paint you can only see on a black or dark base, and they are pure magic. Maybe you remember I made this painting a few months ago. It's an ID from Molly, from Molly's Artistry. I will link her in the description. And I will also link the video where I made this painting. I really love this painting, but I think it will need a little bit touch of MarjoleinART. And what is MarjoleinART touch? The gold spray paint. I use it a lot lately. It's really fun and really shiny, and I really love to use the gold spray paint. It's this one. It's from the discounter here, so I hope it's available where you live, or maybe you can use another golden spray paint. If it has a golden shiny cap on it, then it's metallic. So I will use the metallic in this painting, and of course I will swipe because I love to swipe, and I use the spray paint, swipe, the pearlescent paint, and I use my magic wand, my magic stick. I will show you everything that I use in this painting, and then we can officially start with this. I hope it will not be a mess, but maybe it will be a mess, and maybe it will be amazing. So let's see, and let's get started. And this is everything that I will use for this painting. Of course, a canvas, it's 50 by 60 centimeters. And I will use, of course, my pearlescent paints from Amsterdam, and I already put it here in the squeeze bottles, and I mixed it already. And this is the paint. This is how it looks. It's all white. All the colors are looking white, but when it's dry, you see the color popping up. This is how the bottle the bottle looks. It's white, but here is a small sticker where you can see the color. This is the pearl green. I'm using the pearl green. This is the pearl violet, the pearl red, pearl yellow, and the pearl blue. And I already said, as in this bottle, I bought those bottles from Amazon, and of course it's in Dutch because I'm from the Netherlands. Label them. That's a really good tip. Label them, because you cannot see from this what color it is. So label them correctly, and it's much easier. Big tip for you. And in this painting I'm also using white. This is the titanium white. It's already in here mixed, and I mixed a little bit of the satin enamels in it. It's not necessary, but I love to use this because then the white stays white. I'm not getting any cells or pearl cells with it because the Amsterdam does not give so much cell reaction, but I don't want much cell reaction. I just want to keep the paint white. Also, when I swipe, it's swiped. For me it's better. But it's not necessary. You can also leave that out. And I use the black. And why the black? Because you cannot see the pearlescent, you can see the pearlescent paint better when it's on a black or dark base. So I'm using also black. And it's also here in the squeeze bottle, and I will let you know why that is. You will see that in the video. And of course, let me see, the cell activator. It's made with 1 part titanium white and 3 parts Australian Floetrol. It's this with the red label. And all the other paints are mixed with my Floetrol, 1 part paint, 2 parts Floetrol, and 1.5 part water. That's all what's in here. It's already mixed. What else? Of course, my spray paint. I really love this spray paint. I got a lot of questions about what brand it is, but there is no brand on it. I've been looking, but it's here from the discounter here in the Netherlands, from the Action. So I'm not sure it's available in your country, but I think every grown paint, Deco grown paint of gold grown paint will work. So you really have to try it. I'm not sure if it is a really shiny cap, then I think it will work. And I will spray it in this little cup, and I will also use it straight from the can. So I will use it in 2 ways. And of course I use my torch and my palette knives and the frog tape to tape the back of the canvas, and large push pins, but I have to look for one more because I only have 3 here. and then the canvas will be really wobbly. So I will look for one more. And my stick, my magic stick, my magic wand. And I will show you what I do with it in the video. I think everything is set for now, and I will clean it up and prep my table for painting. And I see you in a bit. Alright, let's start with prepping the canvas. I have a full video of that process, so I will speed this up, and because otherwise this video will be too long. I used frog tape for this, and of course my large giant push pins. I have 4 of them. I found one. So let's prep this canvas and I will speed that up. Perfect. And before I really start, I always check if there is room on my drying table and enough space to let it dry there. And that's not right now, so I have to clean up my drying table and make room for this painting. And of course I have to cover up my table. I received a really great silicone mat for on my table, but because I use the spray paint, I think you will see the spray paint forever on it. So let's keep that a little bit clean. When I'm not using my spray paint, I will use the big mat because it's really fantastic. But for this time, I use my puppy pads. And I think I use the bigger ones, but I'm not sure. You will see that. Everything is ready, let's start. All right, the plan. I have a plan in my head, and I just explained my plan in Dutch, and it was really weird, and so it's a weird plan. Let's say that first. It's a really difficult plan because there are a lot of steps, and you really have to follow those steps in that order, because otherwise you don't get the result that I have in my mind. So there are a lot of steps to take. The plan is to completely fill the canvas with white. Then I make big puddles around, I think, 10 centimeters. I think there will be 10 puddles with black paint, because then I can use all the colors twice. And then in the puddles I will pour a little bit spray paint, and I spray it in the little cup. But then I'll use the liquid and I drop it in the black puddles. Then I will spray a little bit with the spray paint right from the can on the white or on the complete canvas to make it a little bit sparkly. Then I will use the pearlescent paint, and I will make puddles inside the gold puddles. So I think there will be pearlescent paint with a golden round or a golden circle in a golden circle, but that's something that we'll see. I'm not sure that will happen, but I hope that will happen. Then I will use my stick to wreck it a little bit, and then I will swipe. Do you get it? Let's float the canvas. Float, 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 float. Let's fill the canvas with the white paint. I'm not sure I add the satin enamels in it. No, I'm not. I did not do that. So what to do now? So I cannot measure anything now, but I will use a small cup here. Use this cup, and I will pour a little bit white in that cup. Then I will pour the satin enamels in that cup. Then I will stir it very well, and then I will return it to the big thing. Oh my god, my English. And then I will pour it back in the big container. I think that it is. English, English, English. Why are you all speaking English? Why don't you all speak Dutch? That's much easier for me. That was a little bit too much. All right, then I'll pour it back in this container. So now I added a little bit Satin Enamels in it. So you can also leave this out. It's not necessary for the effect. Maybe it's only between my ears. Alright, let's finally really start. Alright, let's first pour this paint on the canvas and completely fill. Let's pour this paint on the canvas. And stretch it a little bit. And I will leave this for a few minutes so the air bubbles can come up, and then I will pop them again. Because with this technique it's not really nice to have a lot of air bubbles, because you will see the white through the pearlescent paint, and I don't like that. So this is the way I will get the least air bubbles in my paint. And sometimes I will let it drop from a little height, and then the air bubbles will come up and pop. Also, it's very weird, but it helps. I'm going to draw on this little paper my painting, and then I will draw where I will make my puddles. And I can look at it when I make the puddles. Alright, now I'm going to do something really weird. I will look up for I will look on the internet for a play card with 10 signs on it. What is it called? The heart and the diamond or something. How they put those on the card. Look, this is how it looks now. Can you see it? they make 5 on the upper part and 5 on the lower part, but then there's nothing in the middle, so that's not an ID. So let's draw this again. All my papers are gone. Let's use this one. Now this can wait for a few minutes longer. Even better, then I have less air bubbles than ever. All right, 10. Three there, 3 there, 6, 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, then I have 3 here. Yeah, this will work. I will show you. Alright, this is the way I will layer my puddles on the white. I first made a diagonal, and then I have 3 here and 3 there. So I think this will be the best way to lay the black puddles on the white. Right, let's start with the black. Much more black. Oh, I hope this will work. I hope I have enough paint. And you really have to cover so there's no white showing through. That's the most important part. Try to make it around. Look, this is really great already. This is what I mean. I hope it's not enough paint. I have to mix more. I'll mix just a little bit, so you can see how I mix my paint also. So you can see, you can make a plan, everything you want to plan, but some things you cannot plan before. One part paint, two parts Floetrol, and 1.5, maybe 2, no, 1 and a little bit, 1 and a little bit, not 1.5, 1 and a little bit, but that's about 1.3 or something. But now there are a lot of air bubbles in it, so be it. Oh, I really thought I had enough paint. So be it. All right, let's pour it in this. That's why I use the squeeze bottle, so I can get more round circles. Circles are always round, but I'm using a funnel for this. Why is it called a funnel? That's really fun. In Dutch we say trechter. But I think that is really hard to pronounce. Trechter. Trechter. That's Dutch. Dutch is weird. I think Dutch is for you a really weird language. Trechter. But you say funnel. I think that's fun. Everything is going so well today. All right, I can fill this a little bit more because this one was smaller than the rest. This one was way too small. So it's important they don't touch each other. Now I have enough paint, now I can make those bigger. I think this is really pretty. I made a cow. Brr. All right, next step. Bubbles, 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 again, again, again. Oh, there is already a fly in it. Those flies are really stupid. Look there is already a fly. Let's use my tweezers to remove the fly. So I think I killed that already with my torch before. All right, this part is done. Now the spray paint. And because it's spray paint and because I want to stay healthy, I use my face mask when I spray the paint in this end. Oh, this brings back so unpleasant memories, sorry. I will use the spray paint. Right, I will use the spray paint and I will spray it in this little cup. And then I use only the liquid spray paint to put in the puddles. This is really enough. This will be a mess. If you do this, please go outside. And surely when you don't want to, there is not already gold on the white, but that's something I want. So, but if you don't want that, please go outside. And I had a better cup, but that was, I throw it away. But there was a bigger cup. This one splashes. See, everything is gold now. Oh, and wear gloves, I forgot it. Look, there's smoke coming from. 4 to go. Oh, everything here is gold now. It splashes everywhere. Next time I do it outside. So, alright, first part done. And now I will use the spray paint a little bit on the white. That's all. Alright, everything is gold now. I said that already, I think 100 times. And now I will put on my ventilation system and I wait a few minutes, not too long, because then the spray paint will dry and then I can paint without my mask. There's my ventilation system. It goes outside. It's really fun to see. There are satin enamels in it, you can see it. There are some little cells developing in the white that's coming through the gold. I will show you. Look, there is a cell, and there. And this one was really stupid, but you don't see it later. I will swipe through it. And you can see there are air bubbles there, but wait to torch. Wait for about, I think, a few minutes. And then you can torch it a little bit. But they will go away. It's no problem. You will get a really nice effect when they pop. Look, pretty, right? Those cells are really fun. All right, it's already broken. I used it once. Next step is to layer the pearlescent paint. So I will use the squeeze bottles and I will make a puddle inside the gold. But let me see how to can I do this? Those 4 are the same and those 5. It's 5. So those 2 must not be together. The best position for your personal favorite colors. My personal favorite is the violet and the blue. So I want those colors in the middle so they will never get stretched off. Maybe those will stretch off a little bit, but the ones inside, the chance is too small, they will stretch out off. Let me see. I will start with blue. I think this will be enough. I'm really shaking. It's not because I'm shaky or something, it's because I have to squeeze really hard to get it out. All right, this one. And this one is red. The purple is doing really weird. Alright, red here, red. This is blue, this is purple to the red, so I will use yellow there. Why is that purple doing weird? Alright, yellow is done for now. It was really pretty. This one is done. Green is here, so I will add green here. Green is done. Purple here, purple there, blue there, green there. No, green's there. Blue here, blue there, purple there, red there. Oh, that's okay. Blue. I really hope the violet don't stretch off. This is weird. Let me show you. Look, this is really weird. It's the only one who's weird. Oh, that purple one. That purple one is me. I'm also weird and different. I'm on the spectrum, so I feel different from everyone else from in this world. So I'm the purple dot. And I always use too much paint, but it was a first try. What color was this? Blue. I will add a little bit of blue. So I hope that puddle will be bigger. Where's my blue? Blue. All right, I think this is good. There are a few options now. You can use the stick and rack it and then stretch it. You can leave out the paints on the white, so you keep the background white and only the puddles with gold, and then you can rack it and stretch it. But what I'm going to do is rack it now, and then I will swipe through it also, because that's what I said in the intro. And that's what I'm going to do. Look here, it's already dripping off. Let's torch it now a little bit. And those air bubbles don't even pop now, so leave it like this. And I use my white cell activator. Please look, because I have all the same bottles now. This one is my cell activator, so don't swipe with the pearlescent paint, because nothing will happen. So keep them outside, out of sight, not outside. Alright, it's already dripping here. Why is it dripping? I will show you. It's really funny. Look, this one already wants to go on the table. It's dripping from this side. So my table isn't level, I think. Alright, I will use my magic wand of my stick and I will rack it a little bit. Not too much, because I also want to swipe and I want to keep the puddles a little bit intact. So, let's try. That's enough. That's enough. Alright, now I use my white cell activator, but I'm not sure this, I think this one will be too big. This one was better. White cell activator, look for it, cell activator. The cell activator is going on my palette knife here. As you can see, I start in the white. Here you can see already it's green, the green parts. It's really pretty already. And you see the white is really white now. And here this is breaking, the spray paint is cracking open. Here you can see the blue. Here's the red and here's the yellow. This is really pretty already. And let's stretch this one. This one's a little bit messy. But I will stretch it out and we will see what will happen. It's already beautiful now. Let's stretch this one out. I will show you something what's really important when you use the spray paint. There are some parts of spray paint, there are too much paint. And then you will have some dripping effect. There are some drops of liquid gold and they will run over your complete canvas. So here it happened already. So you really have to check when you tilt to see where the drops are and make sure they don't run over. Here they are run over my swipe, so that's not pretty. So I use too much spray paint. So I think it's done. I will leave it like this. And the part that I didn't like, the part where the gold spray paint runs over the lacing, it's stretched off. Problem solved. Well, I really have to check the corners. Oh, it was really hard to stretch. Really hard to stretch. Hello, but then I will show you the close-up. So look at this, and you can hear my ventilation system, so I hope that's not annoying. Look, there's gold, and there's gold, and there's gold, and there is also gold, and there's gold. There's gold everywhere. I really love this. Look, it's really shiny. And of course the pearlescent paint will also dry darker and more shiny, so it will be magic when it dries. Look, it's so pretty. And that black that comes between. Oh, that's so pretty. There's a lot of white, so I really had to stretch it that way, but then the green is lost, but there is a lot of green, so maybe I will stretch it a little bit more that way. I'm not sure. It's pretty. Look at this, all those little lines there. But the corners, you can see here the corners. I really have to check my corners. I think every corner is, I really had to stretch it further, but I don't want to lose all the color, so it was really difficult. So pretty. I will let it dry and I show you the dry results. And I think you will be surprised when the pearlescent paint dries, how it looks. I will show you. So after a week, more than a week, my painting is still not dry. I think it's 95% dry, but I will show you anyway because I wanted to upload this video and I want to show you this video, and I cannot wait any longer because you have already waited so long for a new video. So I will grab it here. Look, this is the final result. Look at the side. It's not dry at all. Yeah, it is dry, so it don't drip, but it's not completely dry, as you can see there, but dry enough to show you. Look, the colors are really popping out here, and the gold spray paint, it's really amazing. I will show you the close-up. So this is how it look up close. Look, and I will show you more details here. Look, it's not dry there, you can see. You can see my ring light. And look at the gold here, it's so pretty. There are really gold lines here. And of course the pearlescent paint is really pretty. And this, I like this part here, look, this shine here. And that violet is really popping out. And the blue also, and the green, but the red is a little bit dull here. But maybe that's because it's not dry completely, so maybe this will brighten up a little bit. Yes, it's really pretty. Look there, the gold there. But there are so many options for this. Next time I will not use my spray paint on the white, because here you can see the satin enamels popping a little bit through, but not enough. I like it when they are popping up like this, then there are white cells, but this is nothing. Just a little speck there. What's it called? A speckle. I've watched Horton a lot. Speckle. There, look, this is pretty. Oh, everything is pretty. This white lines here still, oh there, you can still see this white lines here. And here, look here, pretty. And there. So there are so many options, and next time I think I will not swipe through it. I think I will leave it with only the gold and the gold puddles. Dus the white, then the black puddles, then the gold puddles, and then the puddle paint, and then I will swipe with my stick, or rack it a little bit, and then I will stretch it out. I think that will be pretty also. So there are a lot of options here. There's a lot of potential in this painting, so that's something for next time. So this is the end of this video, and as you can see here, there is a lot of going on here in my art studio, but that's something for next month, because I'm preparing for my June challenge, and you can see that also on my YouTube channel. So if you are interested to see my challenge here, because I really have a big challenge. You can see that also on my YouTube channel. For now, it's the end of this video, and I will thank you for watching. And as I always say in Dutch, houdoe.